what are you planning to do? Take revenge for your poor little Seven?
No, we're only going to make sure you can't do harm to anyone else.
What are you talking about? Damn, Tagami's got a hard head.
Was that really necessary?
It's the only way to ensure everyone's safety.
Assuming Tagami really is Seven's killer, that is.
You still have your doubts, Chiaki? Even in the face of all this evidence?
I don't know. I've known Tagami for a long time now, even before I was inducted into the council. I guess I just find it hard to believe he would do something like this.
The same can be said about all the guilty parties in previous killing games, Chiaki.
But Tagami has already endured his own killing game and never killed anyone. So why would he decide to do it this time?
Maybe he just trusts the council even less than the members of that elite high school you guys attended, which I suppose to his credit isn't exactly unreasonable.
So, what do we do with Tagami-kun?
I don't suppose we could just dump him alone with Seven's body. You know, make him see his handiwork up close.
You might want to hold off on that.
He can't be in the same room as a dead body?
Huh. That doesn't really vindicate him, though. Not when we're dealing with the slow-acting poison of these devices.
That may be true, but forbidden action like this is risky.
Risky?
Risky in that Tagami could easily kill himself in the process of trying to take someone else's life. Such a brash action just seems very un-Tagami-like.
I think you're giving him far too much credit, Chiaki.
That's just like you, Chiaki. Always seeing the good in people. It's exactly what makes your hope such a shiny beacon of light in this horrible situation we find ourselves.
Okay, Kameda. Let's not get too sidetracked here.
Well, at the very least, Tagami needs to be restrained until this game is over.
Agreed. And it'd probably be best if one or two of us watched over him while the others investigated, just to make sure nothing happens to him.
Or us.
We still don't know what happened to Moshirige-kun.
Well, if I had to guess, assuming Monokuma and Donald are still together in the same place, he must have headed to the northern area since the west side isn't locked up.
But why would Moshirige-kun run off on his own?
Because he probably realized staying here alone was only raising his death flags even more. Though, I suppose running off someplace alone doesn't really help much with that either.
We should go make sure he's alright.
Well, it is the only other place no one's investigated yet.
I don't think you two are the ones who should be checking on Moshirige. No offense to either of you, but you two aren't exactly Moshirige's favorite people.
What? This is news to me. I thought he and I were the best of friends.
Do you, listen to anything he says to you?
I think Miyuri and I are better suited to dealing with him.
Are you sure about that? I mean, I still think Tagami's the killer, but Moshirige has his own weird quirks. Let's just say I wouldn't really want to be stuck alone with him.
We'll be fine. He seems more relaxed around us. Or well, maybe relaxed isn't the right word. Just less terrified. Does that work for you, Miyuri?
Of course! Miyushi has no reason to be scared of Moshirige-kun. He's a lot like a cat Miyushi used to play with. A bit twitchy at times, but likes when you say his name and give him a scratch behind the ears.
Okay, suit yourself. At least Kameda and I to look after the dickhead here.
Let's move him over to the kitchen, Joshua. I found the perfect thing in the library we can use.
All right, you grab his legs and I'll grab... Actually, you know what? Just go ahead and drag him.
Works for me.
Are you okay, Nanami-chan?
I'm fine. It's just nerves, I think.
We'll be okay, Nanami-chan, because you and Miyushi are two strong, independent women. We ain't gonna let the man keep us down.
Miyuri?
Oh, sorry. Did Miyushi not use that right? Miyushi has been watching a lot of daytime television over at Gun's place.
It's fine, Miyuri. Let's get going.
Okay.
Wait, did you say Gun?
Huh?
Meanwhile, outside the Council of Voices.
You ready to head out, Kigiri?
I believe so. These coordinates the judge sent us should point us towards the location of the physical files from his computer. With any luck, we should be able to find some information about Project Eve.
Assuming the judge didn't toss him out or anything. By the way, where the hell's Fulbright?
That's a good question.
Sorry to keep you two waiting. I had to go use the little Justice's room. Are we all ready to leave?
We've been ready.
The coordinates are about 85 miles northeast of here, so a little over an hour's drive.
Ooh, does that
For
mean...
the last time, Fulbright, no Justice Mobile. That thing is a motorized death trap. I'm calling us an Uber instead.
Sorry, Bobby.
Oh.
Well, seeing as the door closed behind us, it means Moshirige definitely went this way.
Do you think Moshirige-kun is alright?
I think so. From what I've seen of him, he's surprisingly resilient. Looks like we've got two options. Left and right.
Let's go the right way. That's gotta be the right way, since it's got right in its name.
I suppose that makes sense. Looks like some kind of study. Unlike some of the other areas, this room doesn't seem to have much dust. I guess someone's been using it recently. Huh? Yuri?
Nanami-chan, are you okay?
I'm fine, but the door seems to be sealed.
Come on, dumb door, move!
It's no good. It won't budge. I guess this must be another one of Zero's puzzles.
Oh, don't worry, Nanami-chan. Yushu will look around over here.
Wait, Miyuri, it's probably best if we don't get separated. Miyuri? Guess I'm on my own for now. There's gotta be something in here that can open this door. And of course, we've still got that key card to find as well. Wow, I haven't seen one of these in a while. Cassette players are practically prehistoric in this day and age. Huh? There's a tape already in here.
Day 1. After many days of walking, I finally found the facility.
0.
It was, fortunately, exactly where he remembered it being. However, getting inside proved to be rather difficult, as the front door is completely sealed off. I was able to squeeze myself down the vertical shaft with the drone stick off, but doing so was a double-edged sword, as I now have no way of returning outside. The vault-like door leading back out appears to require 5 separate keys to open it. A rather strange design choice. I can understand not wanting to let people in, but why make it so difficult to leave? Not that it matters much, as the original keycards are long gone by this point. I will likely have to reverse engineer a new way of opening it, based off of the original method. But for now, this is fine. This room in particular will make a good place for me to conduct my research on the council members. Right now, connecting to the surveillance and running a feed directly here will be my primary focus. Once everything is set up, I will be able to track all their movements.
0, he's been watching us this whole time? But why? What does he want with us?
Wow! Isn't this a place where you park cars? How would that be here? Ah! Is somebody there? And Nami-chan? Is that you?
Ow, my face!
Moshirige-kun?
Yuri, is that you? Man, got a mean right hook.
Moshirige-kun! Why would you scare me usually like that?
I'm sorry. I thought you were Kameda.
Kameda-kun? What do you mean?
Well, when Zero mentioned a body had been discovered, I knew that the killer was probably Kameda, and that I would likely be the next victim. So, I came to the unexplored northern area to find a place to hide. But the study was too cramped with stuff, and this area is too open. I was just on my way back when you showed up. I thought you were Kameda coming to finish me off, so I tried to get the drop on you.
Why do you think Kameda-kun is the killer?
Well, who else would it be? That guy is completely off his rocker. And knowing my luck, if anyone is gonna be responsible for my death, intentional or not, it's gonna be that guy.
But it wasn't Kameda-kun. Everyone thinks Takami-san was the killer.
What? Really? That's weird. I knew he was a bit of a douche, but a killer? Wait, does that mean Kameda was the victim?
No, Seven-kun is the one who died.
Ah, that's doubly unfortunate. Seven was an alright guy. Terrifying at times, but alright. One of the only council members to actually put Kameda in his place, and that's a winner in my book.
You really don't like Kameda-kun, do you, Moshirige-kun?
What makes you say that? Could you be referring to how my being around the guy for more than 5 seconds always seems to result in my painful injury? Or how despite anything I say to him, he always just looks at me and gives me that stupid laugh of his? Well, I can't do it, but you get the idea.
Oh.
Well, anyway, what are you doing here, Miuri? You didn't come here alone, did you?
No, I came with Anami-chan, but she got locked up in that room down the hall.
Really? That's strange. That didn't happen to me when I was in there, though I didn't stay for too long either.
Moshirige-kun, have you seen anything over here that might help free Anami-chan?
Well, I haven't examined all this parking garage yet. The room is surprisingly long. I still haven't come across the keycard for this area either. Are you afraid Chiaki is related to that in some way?
Oh, good idea, Moshirige-kun. Will you help Miyushi look for it?
I guess I could. At the very least, partnering up with someone might help to lower some of my death flags.
Moshirige-kun, what's a death flag?
Oh, it's... Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's just get going.
Okay. Oh, Miyushi has an idea. While we walk, Miyushi can teach you her favorite song.
Okay. How's it go?
Juicy chicken number 1. Juicy chicken number 1. Juicy chicken number 1. Juicy
That
chicken number 1.
is
Juicy
incredibly
chicken
repetitive.
number 1. Juicy chicken number 1. Juicy...
So then Sora yelled, "Hail McDonald!" and I pretended like I didn't know what he was talking about and hailed Goofy instead. And that was the 17th time Cloud cut off Sora's head and punted it into the stands. And I just laughed and laughed and laughed. And then, for the 18th time...
Donald, if you tell me that story one more fucking time, I'm gonna Ozzy your Osbourne.
Ozzy my what now?
I'm gonna bite your fucking head off!
But you always used to laugh at my Sora death stories, sir. You told me they were some of your favorite moments from Kingdom Hearts.
I don't even know what a Kingdom Hearts is.
Neither does anybody else, Your Majesty.
Listen to me, you bird brain. I've had to put up with a lot of annoying characters in my series. Those Warrior of Hope kids, that namby-pamby sister of mine, and hell, even my own Monica, may they rest in peace. But you, my feather compadre, are truly a new level of irritation. You've honestly given me a new appreciation for the work I do. By which I mean real killing games. None of this half-assed nonary game crap where all you have to do is play a stupid game of Sudoku for everyone to live happily ever after. No! Real games of life and death, where the weak and useless are weeded out and despair flourishes. In fact, I think you will make a fine addition to my next Danganronpa game, Donald, which I will lovingly refer to as the Disney Edition. Imagine it! All your beloved Disney characters murder each other for our pleasure. Just the thought of it truly brings a tear to my eye. I wonder, what chapter will you bite the bullet, Donald?
I don't know. I think I'm pretty tough. Maybe chapter 8?
There aren't 8 chapters in a Danganronpa game, you moron! Do you want people to get bored? By chapter 6, most people just want to know what the fuck is going on.
Well, whatever.
Before we can think about any of that, we still need to figure out what's happening in this lesser game.
Well, looks like we got a room over there. What's in it? Not much. Some folding chairs, a table, some paint cans. Looks like a place for meetings or something.
Boring! Try the next room. Oh, now this is more like it. This place has a much more endgame feel to it.
Wow, I feel like I'm back inside one of Tron's simulations.
Is that another Kingdom Hearts reference?
Yeah?
No! No more of that! Tetsuya Nomura can't write for shit anyway.
What do you think this thing does?
scrambles eggs? How the fuck should I know? More importantly, we need to be keeping an eye out for that secret control room. You sure it's actually around here somewhere? I am 100% positive. You can't have a proper killing game without one. Besides, it gives the participants something to look for. Most of the time, it's just a red herring, though. Well then, isn't it possible this one is a red herring too? Of course it is. But I'm not looking to uncover useless plot details, or even the identity of this Zero guy. I honestly couldn't care less about that. You see, control rooms are the lifeblood of any killing game. They oversee everything and help control the chain of events that follows, while also making sure someone doesn't throw a Hagakure in the whole thing and fuck it up. Control rooms are usually connected to a network of some kind, and if I can get access to it, all I have to do is insert one of my patented Monokuma viruses, sit back, and watch as this game falls under my control. Wow, that's pretty cool, Your Majesty. Though, couldn't you just use one of these computers? There's no power going to these machines. Even if there were, they only seem to control whatever this device is. They're not part of any network. You can tell just by looking at it. As a fellow machine, I have an eye for these sorts of things. Well, this seems significant. Huh, this does appear to be powered on at least. I think someone is supposed to stand on that platform there. My, what a great idea, Donald. Have at it. Huh? But we don't even know what it does. That's okay. You and I are going to find out together. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Shit. What's happening? Oh, very interesting. Could this perhaps be some kind of gas chamber? Gas chamber? Your Majesty, I don't know how I feel about this. I think I'd like to get out now. No, now, Donald. Where's your sense of adventure?
I guess this must be the rest of the tapes. Don't think I'll be listening to them, though. Oh, hey, this one still seems to be intact. Guess I'll see what's on it.
Day 94. After hundreds of hours watching council activity and going through the judge's files, I believe I finally determined how a voice actually functions in this world.
The judge's files?
In general, it seems that despite many voices being repeats, the characters themselves are still distinct. For example, Seven, Kuzuru, and Beat, all technically the same voice, and yet separate from one another, meaning that all three can exist within the same space at the same time. It does, however, seem to be Nico's prerogative to choose only one type of any voice to be a member of the council, meaning, with Seven in the council, the odds of either Kuzuru or Beat joining are extremely low, at least while Seven is still there. I shall call these types of similar voices others of one another, meaning Seven would be considered an other of both Kuzuru and Beat, and vice versa. This coexistence among others has also led me to an interesting conclusion, that while the characters themselves may be mortal, the pure essence, what makes up their voice, is immortal. No matter what may befall any of these three characters, their voice will always find a new other to inhabit and take their place. Which character it ends up being, of course, seems to be entirely dependent on Nico's decision. However, this theory is not entirely ironclad. There is an other whose absence seems to throw this entire hypothesis in disarray. The original 5 are evidence that this other existed at some point, and yet for some reason, there is not a single record of them in the judge's files. It's possible they were scrubbed clean of his existence, but for what purpose, I wonder? I do have one possible explanation. It could simply be that this world played by a different set of rules than the one that came after, meaning this other does still exist, but in a new form, one that didn't separate itself like the others. However, this is all merely conjecture at this point. I still need to gather more data before I have a definitive answer. Fortunately, I've successfully managed to hack into this facility, meaning I can at last return outside. I plan to head out today with hope of finding someone who can answer my questions.
Original 5? Who is he
Talking
about?
My head. What is this? I feel sick.
What was that? Was that a dream? But it was so vivid. Wait, was that there before? What?
So, Musharige-kun, can she ask you something?
I guess.
Why are you so afraid of the other voices?
You're joking, right?
Nope!
Because the majority of the council is either freakishly strong, freakishly smart, or freakishly crazy. They're the fan favorites that people constantly idolize and write weird fan fictions about. Seems like the crazier you are, the more people seem to love you. And I'm just Musharige. I don't hold a candle to them.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I was a little crazy too in my games. But not the good kind of crazy. The kind that makes people go, ew, gross. Why should I get pictures of that girl's insides? It's not my fault Corpse Party was such a weird-ass game! Sorry, I got a bit off topic there. What I mean is, I'm not special like them. I'm just the token geeky voice that Nico uses for every character that wears glasses. My entire existence is one big inside joke.
That's not true at all.
Listen, Miuri, I know this may seem like a foreign concept to you, seeing as you're clearly top-tier wafu material.
Miyushi's a waffle?
But for a voice like me, who only exists for people to laugh at, I'm always going to be the very bottom of the food chain. Nico doesn't care about me, and the other council members don't respect me. Let's face it, in a game of survival like this, the most I can hope for is a painless off-screen death.
Moshi, that's enough!
Huh?
You're wrong. Nico doesn't hate Moshirige at all. Nico, he always jokes about things he loves. That's just how he expresses himself. The fact that Nico uses Moshirige's voice so often for so many of his comedic tangents, it has to mean Nico loves Moshirige-kun.
Really? You think so?
I know so. The reason Moshi has been such a long-time voice is because of how important you are to Nico. Without Moshi, there is no Nico.
Wow. I never really thought about it like that.
And as for the council members, Miyushi thinks they just haven't had a chance to see the real Moshi yet.
The real Moshi, huh? That nickname.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was Miyushi being too familiar?
No. It's just, it's been a long time since anyone called me that.
Huh?
Wait, a long time? Did I used to be called that?
Moshirige-kun?
Sorry, I think I'm just confusing myself. It must be this headache I've got. Well, this looks conspicuous. I imagine that shutter over there leads outside. Otherwise, it'd be kind of hard for any vehicles to make their way in here.
Oh, maybe the button opens the door outside.
I kind of doubt it would be that easy. I really hope this doesn't cause me to explode or something.
Oh, nice going, Moshi.
Wait, seriously? That was it?
Congratulations on your impressive victory.
0.
You managed to push a single button at the end of a long hallway. I can only imagine the feelings of exuberance you must have at having completed such a difficult challenge.
Is he fucking with us?
Now all you need to do is walk back the way you came. Though you may find the trek back to be a bit harder than the one here. You didn't really think it'd be that simple, did you?
Oh no.
Nothing worth getting is that easy.
Miuri, we need to move! Miuri?
Trap? Miyushi can't move her leg. I don't think I can walk, Moshi. Moshi?
I'm sorry, Miuri, but I can't die here!
I see. I guess this is it then. There's still so much I wanted to do. Ocarine. Gun. Moshi?
Curse me and my weakness for kawaii anime girls!
Moshi, you came back for me, Yushi.
Yeah, I wouldn't celebrate. We're still gonna die.
Huh?
My forbidden action.
Oh.
Yup, and that thing is moving way too fast for me to outwalk it! Where does this guy find the time to make these things?
Moshi, it's getting closer.
Damn it, literally the only thing I'm good at and I can't do it! Zero sure has a twisted sense of humor. Well, at least I get to die with a pair of boobs on my back. That's better than most, I guess. Yeah! If only I could move faster!
Moshirige, remember.
Huh? That voice. Michael, is that you?
Moshirige, you must remember your training.
All you did was teach me how to run, and I can't do that here!
There's more than one way to move fast, Moshirige.
Well, no duh, you disembodied asshole! Come on, Moshirige, think! Can't run. So what else can you do that's fast? Let's see. running occurs when both legs are off the ground at the same time, right? Which means, as long as I keep one foot on the ground at all times, and also move quickly, and start running, it's fast walking! Miri, are you?
All right.
Moshi?
My head. I feel.
Seriously, Your Majesty, I think you can let me out now.
And why would I do that? This is the quietest it's been in hours. I think leaving you in there might be just what the doctor ordered.
Greetings, Notary Game participants, and welcome to your next test.
0.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
The following is a test of trust. At this moment, there should be one person in that tank and another at the control panel. The person at the panel now has a choice. Will you release your colleague and risk your own freedom? Or will you sacrifice them for your benefit?
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
In front of you are 2 buttons. The one on the left will release your colleague and bestow them with a keycard. The one on the right, however, activates an incinerator inside the tank, killing the one inside, while bestowing the one outside with their own keycard. Think of this as an extension of the pre-established rules of the game. How much do you trust your fellow council member? Is it enough to risk your own chance at freedom? The choice in the end is yours to make.
Well, what a fortuitous turn of events this has become.
King Mickey, please! I'm one of your royal guardsmen! You can absolutely trust me!
You know, you're not really helping your situation by continuing to insist I'm that round-eared rat, right? And if we're both being honest here, all this Disney talk is really wearing on my last nerve.
I know you're in there, sir.
What?
You may look different and have a nasty, sadistic attitude, but I know that underneath that fat, bear-shaped exterior is the king that I swore an allegiance to many years ago. I don't know what happened to make you into the voice you are now. I guess only Nico would know that. But if it is your wish to see me die, then I will gladly give my life. I proudly accept whatever decision you make, Your Majesty. Your Majesty?
Oh, Donald, out of all the people I've met, you are hands down one of the densest idiots I've ever had the displeasure of knowing. And I do fucking tango, for God's sakes! If this were any regular situation, I would revel in any opportunity to end your miserable life. However, if there's one thing I dislike more than thick-headed numbnuts like you, it's someone with the gall to tell me when and how I should kill someone. So, congratulations, Donald. Of the people on my shit list, you were just a notch below 0 this time. Thank you, sir. I knew I could trust you to make the right choice. Now, I know if we work together, we can both make our way out and... Now, I didn't say that I wouldn't kill you. Besides, saving your life only to betray you moments later. Now that is true despair! Anyway, do me a huge favor, Donald. When you see Walt Disney in whatever hell you're sent to, tell him to go fuck himself! What am I doing? Why am I not crushing his head in? What's this strange feeling I have? Could it be hesitation? No, that's completely out of character for me. I am Monokuma, Lord of Despair. This bird's life literally means nothing to me. So then why? Why can't I kill him? No, this isn't hesitation. This is something else. Someone else. Could this be Zero's doing? Or could it perhaps be yours? Nico. Thinking about it, though, this could provide me with a rare opportunity. Clearly this stupid dolt means something to someone. Imagine the despair I might feel when I overcome these feelings
and kill him with my own 2 paws. This won't do. I need something with a bit more weight to it. Only the most brutal of kills can bring me the despair I seek. Wait right there, Donald. I'll be back to finish the job shortly.
Is this the place?
Seems pretty run down. Did the judge really store such sensitive documents in this decrepit building?
Guys, look. Somebody's been here.
What? But how's that possible?
I'm not sure, but we need to be careful. They might still be here.
Let's split up and look for the files.
No, it's better if we stay together. If someone is still here, the last thing we would want is for one of us to be caught with them alone.
One of these files is missing.
Yes, and it appears it was taken recently. You can see there's no dust on this cabinet's handle like the others.
So, somebody beat us to it.
But the only ones who know about this place are us 3 and the judge. Could the judge have told someone else about this?
He swore we were the only ones.
Then he clearly must have sent someone here ahead of us to get rid of it.
But that wouldn't make any sense. It's clear he's known about this place and these files for a long time now. If he wanted to destroy or hide them, he would have done so a long time ago.
Then, what does this mean? Kiyagiri?
It should be pretty clear at this point. We are the only 3 who knew about this place. Meaning,
The person who tipped someone off has to be
one of us.
where can I find something that will truly make a mess of that duck? Well, guess I've been missing out on all the fun. Ooh, looks like we've got a rule breaker running amok. So much for all that high and mighty talk of a fair game, eh, Zero? So, Joshua, what brought you over here all by your lonesome anyway? Could it perhaps be in there? Lights are out, huh? No matter. These eyes of mine have night vision built in. I am a bear, after all. Wait, do bears have night vision? Whatever. What do we have here? That's right. I finally remember. It was you. Oh? I may have lost my claws, but I still have my teeth! So, it's you after all. I apologize it took me till now to remember who you were. I guess I have Nico to blame for that. Although, I suppose it's possible you were just that forgettable. You were waiting for me, weren't you? You wanted me to find that picture, so that I remembered before you finished me off. That's the first rule of revenge, isn't it? The victim needs to know why they're dying. You really shouldn't blame me, though. I honestly did you all a favor. This place would have rotted away on its own had I not intervened. Or perhaps you're just upset because I took away your close friend. And here I thought that duck was just spouting a bunch of nonsense. I always do love me a good plot twist. What's that? Nothing to say. No matter. I can admit when I've lost. I do still wonder, though, how you all managed to find my hidden Monokuma factories. Those weren't in any of the old man's files. I personally made sure of that. However, The blueprints you all used when removing my claws. Those were definitely from his computer, weren't they? Wondering how I know that? I'll leave it to you to figure it out. Consider it a parting gift from me, my dear old friend.